Good afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu inaugurates Ekpe Emergency Center, reaffirms commitment to expanding health infrastructure. President Tinubu to establish Child Protection and Development Agency to coordinate issues affecting Nigerian children. On the foreign scene, Ukraine Security Service detains 2 Hungarian over alleged spy plot. In sport, Nigeria under-17 female national team Flamingos to participate in National Sport Festival. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to increasing investment in health infrastructure across the state, with a focus on emergency response, maternal care, and disease protection to meet the growing needs of the people. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at the official handover ceremony of the newly constructed Accident and Emergency Center at Ekpe. Said it marks a new benchmark in the state infrastructural and social development agenda. He noted that the facility would also expand access to urgent and life-saving medical services, particularly for riverine and rural communities in Lagos, improve patient outcomes, and also enhance staff performance, ensure faster response times, and strengthen public trust in the health sector. Also speaking at the event, Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Akin Abayomi, said the Sanwo-Olu administration is committed to deepening public-private partnerships, particularly in health insurance schemes that can support emergency medical care. He noted that the state would continue to develop initiatives that enhance healthcare delivery, including the design of programs that ensure that the sustainability of emergency services. The facility, which is in collaboration between the Lagos State Ministry of Health and Custodial Social Responsibility Foundation, is equipped with triage unit, fully fitted emergency wards, diagnostic sections, staff lounges, and comfortable waiting areas. Governor Sanwo-Olu also paid a working visit to Charterhouse Lagos Secondary School, the first British independent school in Nigeria at Lekki, Phase 1. Plan is underway by the Lagos State government to domesticate the National Women Economic Empowerment WE policy. The policy targets women empowerment in agriculture, skills development, entrepreneurship, and emerging industries to drive economic independence for women in Lagos. Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Wapa Bolaji Dada, stated this at the ongoing ministerial press briefing to mark the second-year anniversary of the second term of the Sanwo-Olu administration held at Alausa, while noting that the state government has expanded almost 2 billion naira to empower the vulnerable. Dada said 10,464 residents graduated from the 20 vocational skill centers across the state from 2023 till date, empowered with tools to start up their businesses, while another 5,013 people will also graduate in the next 2 months.
Continue to be committed to digital innovation, entrepreneurship development, gender equality, and poverty eradication strategies that will build a safer, stronger, and more inclusive Lagos for all. As we continue this journey, I urge every stakeholder, every partner, and every resident of Lagos State to remain engaged. Together, let us keep lifting, building, and transforming our Lagos.
The Commissioner noted that over 2,000 cases of gender-based violence were reported in the last 1 year, out of which 195 were males. Dada noted that the domestic violence survivors shelter under construction in Agidingbi is 70% near completion, which will be used to provide temporary accommodation for victims with provision of psychosocial support and free legal services for them before reintegrating them into the society. Our correspondent Adiola Kindele report that 16,000 young ladies and rural women have benefited from the free sanitary pad initiative as part of efforts to promote menstrual hygiene. The Lagos State government has rescheduled the previously announced traffic diversion for repair works on the Ogudu-Oworoshoki Bridge. Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiyemi in a statement says a new date for the repair works will be communicated. Oshiyemi says the state government remains committed to ensuring public safety and minimal disruption during infrastructural upgrades, calling for motorist patience, understanding, and continued cooperation. Now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu says the federal government is taking concrete steps to protect the dignity and future of every Nigerian child, even as he said plans have been concluded to establish a child protection and development agency to coordinate all issues affecting Nigerian children in a unified and focused manner. Tinubu, who was represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, stated this during the first regional meeting of the Africa Pathfinder countries of the Global Alliance and on ending violence against children. The event was held at the presidential villa in Abuja. Tinubu said his administration is taking concrete steps to protect the dignity and future of every Nigerian child. He stated that the real hope lies in action, concrete and deliberate action. Tinubu added that every Nigerian child should grow and learn in a safe environment. Ekiti State government has treated over 800,000 persons for malaria in the last 18 months as part of the effort to eliminate the disease in the state. Commissioner for Health, Oyebanji Filani, who made this known, said the figure included preventive treatment given to pregnant women as well as curative treatment to some persons at the 177 primary healthcare facilities in the state and other levels of delivery. On malaria burden in the state, the commissioner said, going by the last data, it is about 20.8%, but with all the interventions put in place at the next survey, it would have come down drastically. He stated that capacities were also being built in the healthcare facilities in the state to be able to address malaria cases. Filani added that the malaria vaccines would be available in the coming month. In foreign news now, Ukraine says it has uncovered a spy network being run by the Hungarian state to obtain intelligence about its defenses near their shared border and detained two alleged Hungarian spies who it's accused of gathering intelligence. Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó said the allegations should be treated carefully as propaganda until such time as the country receives any detail or official information. Hungary is a member of the European Union and NATO, but firm allies of Ukraine. But President Viktor Orban has repeatedly sided with Russia since its invasion of Ukraine. Orban has attempted to block European Union aid packages to Ukraine, opposed sanctions on Russian oil and gas, and has voiced his opposition to Ukraine joining the EU. Ukraine and Hungary have clashed in the past over the right of these communities to use their native language and Orban's effort to promote Hungarian identity there. In sport now, Nigeria's under-17 women's football team, the Flamingos, will feature at the 2024 National Sport Festival as part of a new group of invited junior athletes, IJA, introduced by the National Sports Commission, NSC. The IJA is a pioneering initiative of the NSC created to nurture young talent from across the country in various sporting disciplines. The group, effectively serving as the 38th state at the festival, will make its debut at the Gateway 2024 Games, scheduled to begin on May 16 in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Over 100 teenagers have been drafted into the IJA team, which will compete in 11 events, including athletics, football, table tennis, wrestling, swimming, badminton, weightlifting, tennis, para-athletics, and more. According to the NSC, the selection was designed to match Nigeria's areas of competitive strength and serve as a platform for grooming future stars for national and international representation. And that's it on the news at 4, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 18,000 teachers were trained under EcoExcel? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed his administration's commitment to increasing investment in health infrastructure across the state, with a focus on emergency response, maternal care and disease prevention to meet the growing needs of the people. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at the official handover ceremony of the newly constructed Accident and Emergency Center at Ekwe. President Bola Tinubu has stated that the federal government is taking concrete steps to protect the dignity and future of every Nigerian child, even as he said plans have been concluded to establish a Child Protection and Development Agency to coordinate all issues affecting Nigerian children in a unified and focused manner. We also told you that Ukraine has uncovered a spy network being run by the Hungarian state to obtain intelligence about its defenses near their shared border and detained 2 alleged Hungarian spies who it accused of gathering intelligence. Finally, in sport, Nigeria's under-17 women's football team, the Flamingos, will feature at the 2024 National Sports Festival as part of a group of invited junior athletes introduced by the National Sports Commission. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the return trip.